Good day to our advisor, Professor Gerald Gulifardo, and to the audience. I am Janine Claire de Loyola, and I would like to greet you all a pleasant day. We will be presenting our research study entitled The Effectiveness of Automated Accounting Process System in the Performance of Small and Medium Enterprises in Lucena City. Together with my group mates, Ms. Daisel M. Magnaye, Ms. Erica Dane B. Gutierrez, and Mr. Michael H. Perez. For the discussion of Chapter 1, here is Ms. Magnaye.
Thank you, Ms. De Loyola. I am Daisel M. Magnayan. I am going to discuss about the background of the study, research objectives, research questions, hypothesis, significance of the study, and the scope and limitations. Background of the study: Small and Medium Enterprises or SMEs. From 2019 report in the Philippines, there are approximately small enterprises at 99,936 and medium enterprises at 4,765. SMEs serve as the building blocks of growing economy of the country for having a huge influence on the well-being of the nation in employment generation and rapid substantial industrial development. Lucena is classified as a highly urbanized city, and as per Department of Trade and Industry, or DTI records of 2019, which is the latest report so far, there are over 6,000 registered business enterprises, and 80% of which includes SMEs. The city's core is dominated by merchandising and service establishments, while manufacturing concerns are located mostly in designated areas in the outer part of the city. Accounting Information Systems. AIS is a system used to collection, storing, and recording of data and information regarding events that have an economic impact upon organizations, and the maintenance, processing, and communication of information to both internal and external stakeholders. AIS is an essential component in many organizations today as it drives them because of the important information comes from accounting information systems. Transactions are recorded, processed, and displayed in accounting to produce financial statements that help businesses in making decisions. Accounting has traditionally been done manually by a skilled accountant using registers, account books, vouchers, and other tools. However, with the advancement of technology, computerized accounting has become popular due to its accuracy, ease, and speed. The concepts, standards, and philosophy of accounting are the same for both manual and computerized systems. However, the only difference is in the method. Manual accounting employs pen and paper to record transactions, whereas computerized accounting uses computers and the internet to electronically enter transactions. Accounting is now updated to an automated process due to advances in technology. In comparison to previous paper-intensive methods, the accounting process is simplified through automation of numerous operations, which is a result of technological advancements and the usage of computerized systems. This study will attempt to explain the results of automating the accounting process to enterprises in Lucena City and evaluate its effectiveness in small and medium enterprises. Research objectives. Goals and summary of what is to be achieved in the study is presented with general and specific objectives. General objective is to find a result on the effectiveness of an automated accounting system might bring when it comes to performances of accountants in the category of small and medium enterprises or SMEs. Specific objectives are to identify the extent of accounting process used by SMEs in Lucena City, to determine in what way utilization of accounting software affects the performance of SMEs, to find effects of using accounting system in the productivity of the organization, to perceive effects in the quality performance and efficiency of using accounting system influences the business operations, and to determine how effective the security in the accounting system of the SME is going. Research questions. Questions that will serve as the researcher's guide in concluding the results of the data gathered to how effective an automated accounting system to the performance of professionals in the business is as follows. What is the level of effectiveness of using the automated accounting process to the operation and financial performance of SMEs? What is the level of effectiveness of the automated accounting process to small and medium enterprises than the manual accounting process? And what is the significant difference of fully automated, partially automated, and non-automated accounting system to the SMEs in terms of utilization accounting system, productivity, quality of financial performance and efficiency, and security? Hypothesis. To ensure the verification and validation of the data gathered. Hypothesis 1. System utilization. Null hypothesis. There is no significant difference between the effectiveness of using an automated accounting system and non-automated accounting system in terms of system utilization of SMEs in Lucena City. Alternative hypothesis. There is a significant difference. Hypothesis 2. Productivity. Null hypothesis. There is no significant difference between the effectiveness of using an automated accounting system and non-automated accounting system in terms of productivity of SMEs in Lucena City. Alternative hypothesis. There is a significant difference. Hypothesis 3. Quality of financial performance and efficiency. Null hypothesis. There is no significant difference between the effectiveness of using an automated accounting system and non-automated accounting system in terms of quality of financial performance and efficiency of SMEs in Lucena City. Alternative hypothesis. There is a significant difference. Hypothesis 4. Security. Null hypothesis. There is no significant difference between the effectiveness of using an automated accounting system and non-automated accounting system in terms of security of data files in SMEs in Lucena City. Alternative hypothesis. There is a significant difference. Significance of the study. This research is important because this can reveal the effectiveness of the automated process in Lucena City. Thus, this will help the businesses in keeping their eyes open with changes in technologies. This can also be beneficial to other small and medium-sized businesses if the automated accounting system can provide them with convenience over the course of their operations. This will also assist accountants in being aware of any unexpected changes that occur while using the software. Professionals can easily cope with using a different and modern system or software if they are aware of it. Other students will benefit from this study if they utilize it as one of their references in the near future. This study could be useful to students who want to undertake more research on the automated accounting process in SMEs. Scope and limitations. For having limited time and limited sources, the researchers decided to conduct the study and data around the Lucena City area only. The researchers choose Accounting Information System or AIS of small and medium enterprises to be the area of research in which AIS is related to the course subject, and indeed a timely topic. Online surveys were conducted to SMEs around Lucena City, Quezon Province, and these were answered by either the accountant or manager of particular enterprise. The data gathering was also intended to be accomplished within the limited time given, at least 3 weeks, to achieve the information needed in measuring the effectiveness of using an automated accounting systems. For the theoretical and conceptual framework, here is Ms. De Leola.
Thank you, Ms. Magnayo, for presenting the Chapter 1 of the study. I am Jenny Claire De Leola, and now let us proceed on the theoretical framework and conceptual framework. This chapter is a structural frame that systematically presents the propositions and definitions of theoretical underpinnings of the study. In line with this, it entails the theories that provide the grounds for this research, and it also presents the relationship of variables of the study. Contingency theory. This theory is based from the study entitled Accounting Performance of SMEs and Effect of Accounting Information System, a conceptual model by Ahmed Harash in 2017. Contingency theory was proposed by Fred Edward Fiedler in 1964, and this principle is relevant to give light on the application of accounting information system and its impact on the accounting performance of small and medium enterprises. This theory supports the study by way of denoting that the accounting performance of SMEs will improve through a suitable accounting information system. In an organization, as the environment and structure are important, the necessity for an accounting system to be adaptive with decisions is also vital. Accordingly, it only poses that automated accounting process system could be a factor on the improvement of SMEs. Technology Acceptance Model. This principle is an information systems theory that was developed by Fred Davis in 1989. Technology acceptance model characterize how users accept and use a technology, and there are factors that can influence the decisions in using a new technology. One of these factors is the perceived usefulness, which was described by Davis as the degree to which an individual has the perception that through a particular system, it would improve the job performance. On the other hand, the perceived ease of use is defined as the degree to which there is a belief that using a particular system would be free from effort. In line with this, it also provides the idea that using this kind of technology is determined by behavioral intention, which on the other hand is also affected by the attitude of using an information system and the perception of its utility. Hence, this theoretical principle provides relevant support to the study because it gives emphasis on the attitude or intention in using an accounting information system, which also indicates the possible benefit or advantage that can be obtained through it. Diffusion of innovation theory. This theory was proposed by Everett Rogers in 1983. Diffusion of innovation theory refers to the process that occurs when adopting a new idea, product, and philosophy. Thus, it is related to the acceptance of information systems, and it includes 5 significant characteristics related to innovation. First is the relative advantage, which pertains to the characteristics that consider innovation as better than the existing method of performing the same way. In relation to the study, if a business will adopt innovation and technology, it will be more advantageous in terms of flexibility compared to the existing process. The second characteristic is comparability, which provides that adopting an innovation is suitable with what the individuals do, their values, experiences, and needs. Thus, the application of technology or automated process is done because it is suitable or appropriate with the organization or individuals who are intended to use that technology. Next is the complexity. This characteristic entails the perception that innovation is relatively complex. Adopting to a new technology indeed requires adequate knowledge and experience to effectively use it. It requires effort and training to understand its process or method. The fourth one is trialability, which provides that innovation may be experimented on a limited basis before deciding on whether to accept or reject its adoption. To further explain trialability, the factors and possible impact of automation are still important to consider and evaluate before its application. Lastly, the observability that explains the degree to which the outcome or result of the innovation is visible to others. This figure presents the relationship of the variables in using the accounting information system and the performance of the enterprise. On the left side, there is the independent variable, which consists of the factors such as the utilization of accounting system used, productivity, quality of financial performance and efficiency, and security. These four-mentioned factors can influence or affect the dependent variable, which is the performance of SMEs. Thus, these factors are vital in the effectiveness and improvement of performance. This figure, on the other hand, shows the relationship between the level of accounting process and the factors of accounting performance. The level of accounting process includes non-automated, partially automated, and fully automated, whereas the factors are the same as what is mentioned a while ago. To further explain this conceptual framework, this figure shows that as the extent or level of accounting process of SMEs differs, the determinants or factors of performance varies as well. Therefore, the level of accounting process influences the factors of performance, and it is not consistent because it is dependent on up to what extent the business prioritizes in terms of automation. And now, here is Ms. Gutierrez to present the research methodology of the study.
Thank you, Ms. Liliola, for presenting the theoretical and conceptual framework of the study. And I am Erica Dane B. Gutierrez, and let me discuss to you the research methodology and data analysis. The study utilized a descriptive research design to describe and explain the conditions of the present by using subjects in selected areas and questionnaire to fully describe a phenomenon. The focus of the study was quantitative, however, some qualitative approach was used to gain a better understanding and possibly enable a better and more insightful interpretation of the results from the quantitative study. The population of the study are the selected small and medium enterprises located in Lucena City, Quezon Province that uses non-automated, partially automated, and fully automated accounting system. The sampling method that was used was a convenient sampling to come up with 15 respondents of the SMEs. Purposive sampling method was also used for the selection of respondents, not only for its time saving, but also helps in selecting typical and relevant cases necessary to equip the study with the required information. For the purposes of this research, the survey method was used for data collection. Since the study was gathered in the amidst break of pandemic, the researchers utilized an online survey to ensure the safety and security of conduct. Online surveys are administered through mails by sending the link of Google Survey form, which is the most cost-effective and can reach the maximum number of people in comparison to the other mediums. The survey questionnaire is consisted of queries that provides relevant information about a particular enterprise under small and medium type, their use of automated accounting software, and how it possibly helped the organization. The respondents were given a questionnaire consisting of 4 parts. Part 1 includes the business details or the information related to the company, while Part 2 includes the personal information about the respondents. Additionally, Part 3 is where the survey questions are given. This is where the respondents will provide their answer through a Likert scale ranging from 1 to 5 for not effective to extremely effective respectively. Lastly, Part 4 includes the evaluation of the respondents' preferability between manual and automated accounting process. It also includes the overall rating of the respondents about the effectiveness of the accounting process they use in the performance of their respective organization or enterprise. All data were gathered, encoded, statistically analyzed, and interpreted using descriptive statistic and inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics includes frequency and percentage distribution to profile the business and respondents. Weighted mean, standard deviation, and ranking was used to assess the effectiveness of automated accounting process. The researchers also used one-way analysis of variance, which is ANOVA, and an inferential statistic to test the hypothesis for the assessment of performance efficiency of the different accounting process in the SMEs. The ANOVA was used to determine whether there are any statistical significant differences between the means of the 3 categories of accounting process and determine whether the performance of the SMEs differed based on the type of accounting process they are using. The data were supported by IBM SPSS Statistic Data, Edit version 23, to further analyze the result. Next is the result of the survey, which the slide presented shows the summary of business profile. The chart presented that the respondents are 47% came from small enterprise and 53% from medium enterprise. In terms of type of accounting process system that the enterprises utilize, the researchers gathered an equal proportion to the 3 types: non-automated, partially automated, and fully automated that compromises 33% respectively. Next is the respondent profile that shows the position of the respondent and their years of experience in the industry. Most of the respondents were managers who obtained a frequency of 9 out of 15 respondents, or 60%, while the 40% remaining are accountants. Regarding the years of experience of the respondents, most of them had a year of experience ranging from 4 to 6 years, which obtained a frequency of 8 out of 15 respondents, or 53%. Now, let us proceed to the descriptive analysis of the Likert scales questions. For the first category, which is the utilization of accounting system used, it shows that using fully automated accounting system was very effective with a mean of 4.48 comparing to the mean of non-automated, which is 2.56 and interpreted as somewhat effective. In terms of productivity, partially and fully automated appears to be very effective with a mean of 4.20 and 4.72 respectively. On the other hand, using non-automated, it only appears to be somewhat effective with mean of 2.04. For the quality of financial performance and efficiency, non-automated only got a mean score of 2.4, interpreted as somewhat effective, while in partially and fully automated, it is effective and very effective, respectively. Lastly, in terms of security, it appears to be very effective when using fully automated, while effective when using partially automated, and somewhat effective when using non-automated accounting system. Overall, the data illustrates that automated accounting system is effectively impacts the performance of SMEs than non-automated accounting system, which only rated as somewhat effective by the respondents in terms of system utilization, productivity, quality of financial performance and efficiency, and security. For testing the hypothesis, ANOVA analysis was used. In the first category, it appears that there is a significant difference between the effectiveness of using an automated and non-automated accounting system in terms of system utilization of SMEs in Lucena City, because with an alpha level of 0.05, the observed value of 16.705 is greater than the critical F value of 3.89. Thus, the decision is to reject the null hypothesis. In terms of productivity, the decision is to reject the null hypothesis also, as the observed value of 50.49 is greater than the critical F value of 3.89. Thus, there is also a significant difference between the effectiveness of using an automated and non-automated accounting system in terms of productivity of SMEs. Next is the quality of financial performance and efficiency, and it appears that there is also a significant difference between the means because the observed value of 29.122 is greater than the critical F value of 3.89, thus rejecting the null hypothesis that all means are equal. Lastly, there is also a significant difference between the effectiveness of using an automated accounting system and non-automated accounting system in terms of security of data files in SMEs in Lucena City, as the observed value of 29.591 is greater than the critical F value of 3.89. Now, let us proceed to the summary of findings, and here is Mr. Perez.
Thank you, Ms. Gutierrez, for presenting the research methodology and data analysis. I am Michael H. Perez. Now let us proceed to the discussion of the findings, conclusion, and suggested recommendation of the researcher. For the statement of the problem 1, what could be the level of effectiveness of using automated accounting process to the operation and financial performance of SMEs? The findings based on data analysis shows that automated accounting process had a composite mean of 4.48 in terms of utilization, 4.72 in terms of productivity, 4.64 in terms of quality of financial performance and efficiency, and 4.44 in terms of security. Based on the gathered composite mean, the researcher concludes that automated accounting system is regarded as very effective in terms of utilization, productivity, quality of financial performance and efficiency, and security of small and medium enterprises in Lucena City. The researcher would recommend this paper to SMEs in Lucena City that are still using the manual accounting system. They may apply or use an automated accounting process, as this is regarded as very effective in the performance of the business in terms of utilization, productivity, quality of financial performance and efficiency, and security. For the statement of the problem 2, how effective is an automated accounting process can be to small and medium enterprises than the manual accounting process. The findings based on the data analysis shows the comparison between the composite means between automated accounting process and manual accounting process. The research shows that the composite means of automated accounting process against manual accounting process is greater than 1.92 in terms of utilization, 2.68 in terms of productivity, 2.04 in terms of quality of financial performance and efficiency, and 2.0 in terms of security. Based on the comparison between the composite means of automated accounting process and manual accounting process, the researcher concludes that automated accounting process is very effective compared to the manual accounting process, which is only regarded as somewhat effective. The researcher would recommend this research to the small and medium enterprises in Lucena City that are still using the manual accounting process, as this research would provide them insights about the comparison between automated accounting process and manual accounting process with regards on effectiveness in terms of utilization, productivity, quality of financial performance and efficiency, and security. For the statement of the problem tree, determine the significant difference of fully automated, partially automated, and non-automated accounting system to the SMES in terms of utilization of accounting system, productivity, quality of financial performance and efficiency, and security. The findings, based on the ANOVA analysis of data, shows that the observed value of 16.705 is greater than the F value of 3.89 in terms of software utilization. Observed value of 50.493 is greater than the critical F value of 3.89 in terms of productivity. Observed value of 29.122 is greater than the critical F value of 3.89 in terms of quality of financial performance and efficiency, and observed value of 29.591 is greater than the critical F value of 3.89 in terms of security. This shows that all categories would reject the null hypothesis. Based on the findings, the researcher concludes that there is a significant difference between fully automated, partially automated, and non-automated accounting system, as all of the null hypotheses are rejected. The researcher would recommend this research to future researchers or scholars, as this research would serve as a reference in obtaining information about automated accounting process and SMES. This research can serve as an additional basis or support further studies or research. That's all. Thank you for our virtual presentation entitled The Effectiveness of Automated Accounting Process System in the Performance of Small and Medium Enterprises in Lucena City.